Hello and welcome to Sri Lanka's number one sports hub, ThePapare.com. We are live from the Beddagana football complex for the first quarter-final of the Papare Football Championship 2019 between St. Peter's College and Jaffna Central College here at the Beddagana football complex. The first quarter-final, St. Peter's versus Jaffna Central College in the Papare Football Championship 2019. Very warm and humid conditions here at the Beddagana football complex, as I'm joined in the commentary box by Lelum Mahakumar. Lelum, very good afternoon to you.
Very good afternoon to you, Navod, and to all the viewers who are joining live across the globe on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's number one sports hub. It's the Papare Football Championship 2019. We are in the most important and the most competitive stages of all, the quarter-final stage of the Under-20 Schools All-Ireland Football Championship, powered by ThePapare.com for the second consecutive year. And today St. Peter's will be taking on Jaffna Central College, and the happy news is that three Jaffna teams have qualified for this quarter-final stage, and we were here last week when St. Peter's played St. Henry's in a very closely contested encounter and managed to get themselves qualified for the quarter-final stage. It's Jaffna Central College on your screen, who's going through their warm-up drills just a while ago, prepping for this match. As Navod mentioned, very warm and humid conditions. That has been the case for the tournament so far.
Yes, indeed. As you can see, the number 10 on your screen is one of the main men for Jaffna Central College, their highest goal scorer for Jaffna Central, T. Artigan, as well as you have Viknesh. So lot of big names coming, and a lot to see from them as well, coming from Jaffna. And Jaffna Central College, of course, were placed second in their group. Up until that last week, they were first. They finished with 7 points with 2 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. They only lost to St. Joseph's, who topped the group. While St. Peter's College on your screen is Shabir Razunia, the Sri Lanka under-19 as well as Sri Lanka national player. St. Peter's College again in that final week topped the group, defeating St. Henry's College, who finished second in Group D. St. Peter's with 4 points with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. Their loss was against Baduria Central, while St. Henry's College, of course, with their only loss to St. Peter's College in the last game week. A lot to play for. The ground conditions will be something of an alien condition for Jaffna Central College, who will play in their all white and black kit. St. Peter's, of course, played their final game week match here at St. Henry's grounds, at the Beddagana football complex against St. Henry's. So that is something they would come up against in this match. As you can see, the players lining up. Good memories from last week for St. Peter's College. They defeated St. Henry's College 3-1 after being down for most of the match. 1-0. They scored thrice inside 10 minutes. As you can see, the teams are lining up. St. Peter's in their blue and yellow. The referees for today will be Sasanka Samaratunga, the main referee, who is also an AFC Academy referee, while he will be assisted by R. Ratnayaka and J.A.M. Jayalat, the assistants for today, as Jaffna Central College also makes their way onto the field for the customary handshake. We are just a couple of minutes away from kickoff, and certainly it will be an interesting game.
It will be an interesting game for sure. We'll take a look at the team cards here. St. Peter's College, the starting 11. There was a slight change just before the kickoff, as we got one player injured. Daniel was who was wearing the number 3 jersey, was in the starting 11, but he was replaced by Kanjuka Vijay Singh, who's wearing the number 28 jersey. a while ago because he was injured during the warm-up session. That's the St. Peter's College team card. We'll take a look at the Jaffna Central College team card as well. The visitors who are coming all the way from Jaffna: Jude Nishant, V. Vignesh, Anthony Jagneshan, Christian Bernard, A. Danishan, Jude Dilukshan, K. J. Suraj, K. Tenujan, Jude Dipinsa, K. Abhimanju, and T. Artigan filling that final slot in the team card. And that's the Jaffna Central College team lineup for the day for this all important quarter-final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019. This is the first out of the 4 quarter-finals, and we have 3 Jaffna teams playing in this quarter-final. Will certainly be a very competitive stage, and hopefully if if Jaffna teams qualify onto the semi-finals, most probably the semi-finals and the final will be played in Jaffna, but that is all yet to be decided according to the playing of all the 8 teams who are in this quarter-final stage. We are all set for this important match, the first one of the quarter-final stage. St. Peter's taking on Jaffna Central College, and just as Nabod mentioned, St. Peter's will be a little bit used to the conditions of the ground. They played last week here against St. Henry's. They scored 3 goals in the second half in quick succession, having been put back into defense for most time of the game. Took a long time. It was a decider for them, so they'll be coming up with a good mental state after winning an important game in a crucial way, and they'd want to keep that momentum and start off this game with the momentum as well. Whereas Jaffna Central College, well, you can't take anything out of them. They've been dominating in this series so far, and in terms of their fitness and stamina, they've been topping the list.
Absolutely, Lelum. I think up until that last game week, where the only blip in their campaign so far was against St. Joseph's at home, which was quite a surprise, and they drew against Royal College up in Colombo, down in Colombo actually. So those were the only 2 blips, but Jaffna Central College were favourites the way they played to top their group, but it was the defending champions St. Joseph's College who stormed into the quarterfinals, winning their last 2 match weeks in which they had to win to make it into the quarterfinals. So will be an interesting battle, a big game for both the sides. The weather conditions, actually the hot and humid weather conditions here at the Beddagana football complex, as well as the underfoot conditions, will be a key factor in the initial 10-15 minutes, because I think it will be alien conditions for the Jaffna lads. Let's see how they get used to it, as we are just a few seconds away from kickoff. Jaffna Central in their final team huddle.
Indeed. Now, having said that, lessons to learn for the Petrites from the last game is they need to make sure they execute all the chances they get. They missed out a lot of chances inside the first half, very crucial chances in a very crucial match during the previous encounter against St. Henry's College, and they need to make sure they rectify those mistakes in this encounter. St. Henry's, of course, was not a must-win game for St. Henry's, so it could. So the Petrites need to make sure they rectify their mistakes and approach this game in a far more better way. The game is underway. The first quarter-final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019. St. Peter's College taking on Jaffna Central. Petrites with the ball, fancying the first possession of the match.
Shabir, unlike in the match against St. Henry's, he's playing in midfield. Initially he started off up front, but straight away a head clash between the 2 Jaffna Central lads.
Early signs of bother for the Jaffna lads. Not the best of the starts for them. Anthony Jerinson wearing the number 11 jersey, down on the ground. This will be a concern for the coach, and if he has to go to the ground, definitely the Patriots will make use of it. Here's the replay as to what happened to him. Playing in this artificially laid surface. Seems as if he twisted his ankle. Can see the Patriots also approaching, inquiring the condition. He's back on his feet, so happy news for the Jaffna fans. We've got the number 11 jersey. Anthony Jerinson will spend a bit of time and hopefully return back to the game. Joining with me on commentary, Irshad. A very good afternoon to you, Irshad.
Yeah, afternoon, Lalu. And we have kicked off the quarterfinals of this ThePapare Football Championship for 2019. 4 o'clock kickoff, a little bit better than the 3:15s and the 3:30 kickoffs you've been having in the group stage. High foot from Guy and Rivaldo. Not a good start for Jaffna Central. Already couple of players hitting the deck. They have a very trim substitute bench as well, with only 14 outfield players. So Jaffna Central will restart once again. Long ball. The Patriots let it run for a goal kick. So here's Jaffna Central with the first piece of attack. And the header straight into Pratish Ravichandran. Good move. And the header coming from Christian Bernard for Jaffna Central. So no chances taken by Daniel McGrath. Jaffna Central have taken an early lead through number 17. So just waiting to see the team sheets because we don't have a number 17. Looks like it's Jay Suraj. Here's the throw in. Ball flicked in. And between the two defenders, a header. KJ Suraj, the number 17. Another free kick into the box. Petrites desperately clearing it away.
What a way to start the game. Jaffna Central College commencing, rather taking their account early off and making sure that they exert pressure right back on the Petrites. Jaffna Central once again in position here.
Yeah, another long ball kick towards the wing. That's been the ploy so far with Jaffna Central. Lobbing the ball into the Petrite box, and here's another opportunity. Pratish Ravichandran this time going down quickly.
The defense of the Petrites doesn't seem to be settled at all.
Christian Bernard getting his second opportunity there. Both straight into Ravichandran. So the first 10 minutes, Jaffna Central taking this lead. Petrites need to settle down fast. The way Jaffna Central attacking, they want to kill the game in the first 20 minutes. But we all saw what happened in the game against St. Henry's for the Petrites. They had to wait until the last 20 minutes to come back. So they should not give too much of a headway to Jaffna Central.
Indeed, Irshad, they were fortunate enough to find 3 goals inside the final 20 minutes, but no one could predict the story today. So they need to make sure that...
Now here's Sabir Alunia beating his man. 2 players beaten. Converts in. He took that ball well, beat his defenders, and got St. Peter's right into the game. And that's a quick response by the Petrites. The first time they come into the Jaffna Central box, defenders not able to hold off strong Razunia. So game on, and 1 apiece.
Well, things are turning around today for the Petrites. Certainly they are back in the game, scoring that equalizer, and it's game on.
So an entertaining start. It's a long range effort, claiming for a handball by Kilman Tanujan. So been quite entertaining 10 minutes so far. Jaffna Central having fair share of the attack, and K. Suraj scoring for Jaffna Central. Then couple of minutes after, immediately Shabir Razunia getting the Petrites back into the game. Petrites need to get out of trouble. They've been playing in their own half quite some time. The midfield still to come into play, and here's a breakaway on the left wing. Early cross coming in. Razunia taking a shot. Isan, the deflection, not connecting well, as Jude Deluction keeps it at bay. An excellent ball by Rivaldo. Razunia this time caught offside. Went a little bit early.
Here's the replay, and what a start it has been for the game. Another opportunity for St. Peter's, unfortunately. Not aligned in the way Razunia would have wanted. Here's Jaffna Central back on attack, just inside the box. Couldn't capitalize it and execute. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. So both the teams have started on to attack heavily. It was Jaffna Central who got the first start.
Here's Rivaldo trying to lick with Brandon Aldo. Plays back yet again. Here's Ihsan. A long ball towards Razunia. Here's Gayan Rivaldo. Trying to get that ball in control. Kelly cannot find the pass to Razunia. As Jaffna Central now putting in a long ball. Here's the goal scorer, Jesuraj. Another long ball towards the box. A header looping over the crossbar. So we've seen the pattern by Jaffna Central so far. It's been all long balls into the Peterite box. And asking question from the Peterite defense. St. Peter's on the other hand, trying to maneuver their way. Still haven't got their midfields going. As Aldo finding a pass to Razunia. Tries to go around the keeper. Danger still not over. Fumble. Jaffna Central living dangerously. But St. Peter's should have done better on that occasion. Razunia.
Indeed, they should have done better with the momentum that they've been keeping up with the last few possessions. Once again, St. Peter's, they're in the attack just outside the box, comes in and
another ball across the face of goal by Mohammad Ihsan. Razunia not reading that. Would have been an easy tapping. Here you go. That was the earlier incidents. Dilukshan fumbling. Cleared away by Jaffna Central lads. So opportunities have come for both schools. And only one of each has been converted. Here's once again Mohammad Ihsan trying to look for Mohammad Zaid. Another ball to chase for the forwards of Jaffna Central. Anthony Jerinson that time. This was the earlier incident where Ihsan sent that ball across the face of goal.
"15 minutes into this first quarter final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019. It was a good start by Jaffna Central College, but it was St. Peter's College who dominated the final few offensive possessions of inside these first 15 minutes. Free kick opportunity here for St. Peter's.
Yeah, it looks like Peterites are making a substitution. The skipper Miran Kelly coming off, and Winston Vallerine will replace him. Looks like an injury as he limps off. Injury. Peterites had to make a change just before kick-off as well due to an injury. Once again, here's Razunia sent in through. Goes wide. not have any purchase on that shot. Didn't have much support up front, so he had to go by himself.
That has been a bit of the case since the first goal was scored. Up front, the final touch, most important part that was missing in the final few possessions for St. Peters. Otherwise, they could have scored a couple more goals.
Yeah, indeed, they would have learned from their game against St. Henry's. Shouldn't keep the game hanging for too long. They have an opportunity to finish it off. That's what they need to do. Both will try not to give a sniff to each other.
And quickly reminding you about March Madness 2020, it's just around the corner. The school's the school's rugby season, the school's big match season, and of course the club rugby all together. It's March Madness 2020 which is happening. So the simple reminder for all of you is all the live matches, the videos, the highlights, match reports, articles, photos, everything. The one-stop shop to capture and to view everything is www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. Stay logged on for March Madness 2020.
A corner coming on to Jaffna Central. A poor piece of defending once again. Lack of communication between substitute Valerie and Malindu Atukorala. So the corner coming. Excellent ball. This time the Petrites managed to clear it off. On a hike from defense. Not getting the connection. As now Jaffna Central once again taking a shot. So they're not afraid of testing the goalkeeper from far out. That has been the case so far. They keep pumping the ball up into the Petrite box. Now here's Daniel McGrath from the back. Jude Deluxion. Now here's Isan sending that ball wide. A throw in for Jaffna Central. Even though the score states 1 hour 20 minutes gone, we haven't seen the match as it should be, as both teams have struggled to keep position and giving away the ball cheaply. And there's no intensity from the Petrites as well. Now here's Zaid trying to look for Shabir. Unable to beat his man. Well defended by Jude Nishant. They seems to have understood how the Petrites are playing. Everything up front goes to Razunia, so they are marking him closely.
Indeed, after that first goal, Jaffna Central defense have re-strategized themselves and got them placed in the proper positions.
That was an excellent ball from Tyagamuthi Arthigan. A superb through ball. But the forward not able to keep hold of it. As once again St. Peters give it away. Another team effort coming in. You can catch all the action, replays and highlights through our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/ThePapare official, for all the replays, highlights and much more. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. So once again, St. Peter's trying to force the issue, not able to get Razunia into the game much, and also Mohammad Zaid and Gayan Rivaldo has been anonymous. Once again, a poor touch, giving that ball away. Now here's Malindu, Brandon Aldo, Gayan Rivaldo offside on that occasion. Very poor from the young lad.
Jaffna Central looking to find their way into the attacking half. Another long ball put in just outside the box onto the left side. The Petrite defense makes sure that they don't give any space outside for that ball to creep through.
Yeah, but they're giving too many corners to Jaffna Central. The defense is not working for them. They're just hoiking the ball, trying to clear it anyway, and keep giving corners. Especially Rinston Valerian, since he have come, doesn't want to hold on to the ball, just want to kick it away. Very poor intensity from the Petrite so far. There's another corner, comes away. Referee seeing an infringement. Looks like Kanjuku Vijay Singh, who has got a knock, seems to be okay to continue.
St. Peter's College once again looking their way to score a goal here in the attacking half now.
It's again poor touch, letting the Petrites, ball going out of play.
Just as we previously mentioned, Irshad, that has been the case so far, apart from those two possessions which bought 2 goals for either of the teams. Here's St. Peter's once again. They have men in the attacking half. So does Jaffna Central's College. In comes for Razunia. Razunia sends it inside the box.
Excellent finish. Mohammad Zaid picking the upright corner. Through ball going farming from Shabir Razunia. I think the Jaffna Central was anticipating for him to go in or to take a shot. They forgot to mark the man outside on the left wing. Here you see ball from Arjun and Praveen towards Razunia. The defense caught with him and unmarked. And that's an excellent finish. Goalkeeper Jude Dickinson, I think, should have done better, as the referee calls for a minute's water break. So St. Peter's lead 2-1 in this first quarter final of the Papare Football Championship for 2019.
A minute's water break and what a game it has been. 2-1 St. Peter's leading this. Jaffna Central was first to score. K. J. Suraj wearing the number 17 jersey, who drew first blood in the game. After that was Shabir Razunia, who came out with the equalizer. And Mohammad Zaid just before the water break with a brilliant shot scored the second goal and put St. Peter's up ahead in this first quarter final of the Papare Football Championship 2019. Well, they've certainly learned from their mistakes in the previous game. They're making sure they score early goals. That was the case for them in the game against St Henry's, and they had to wait till the last 20 minutes. But here St Peter's have got on to a flyer. But in the meantime, both the teams will need to work on settling themselves down and making sure they keep performing consistently.
Yeah, indeed, they should not take this one goal lead into granted. We are still in the first half, just 26 minutes gone, and they need to pull up a bit more. I think the Petrites need to play a bit more, holding on to position. It's been Jaffna Central who are the better team. Unfortunately, 2 shots on target for the Petrites. Jaffna Central is the team who needs to chase as Mohammad Isan taking players. And here's Zaid once again with a lot of options. Long range effort from Brendan Aldo, not connecting. It's much better from the Petrites. They need to play positional football since they are leading now 2-1.
The big goal kick for Jaffna Central College, looking for another equalizer here. Inside the first half of the ThePapare football, of the first quarter final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019, comes the ball. Passes the halfway mark, but falls into the hands of the Petrite defence. They've acquired possession and brought it back into the attacking territory.
Brandon Elder trying to switch play. A poor giveaway by Atukorala. Now here's Jaffna Central. Needs support up front for Vijay Kumar Viknesh. Artigan sending in a cross, headed away. Petrites are not panicking too much at the back. Now here's Isan trying to take too many on that occasion. Christian Bernard giving away position once again. As we spoke previously as well, both teams have been sloppy, giving away easy position for either team. So if we continue this way, and here's Artigan, rather Anthony Jerinson. We tried keeper reading that through ball.
Another corner kick opportunity here for Jaffna Central College. They've had a lot of opportunities from this particular area and for this particular set piece. However, they've failed to have a perfect finish. Here's an opportunity for Jaffna Central, but the Petrite defence.
Excellent save. The rebound coming in. Vijay Kumar Viknesh. That was a poor piece of defending in the first place by Mohammad Isan in that front post. He cleared it right into the path. There you see, poor clearance. The first opportunity was there for Christian Bernard. The danger was not over. Pratish makes an excellent save. But Viknesh arriving late, slams that ball in. Once again, we are tied here at Beddagana. Peters College 2, Jaffna Central 2 in this first half. Half an hour's play.
4 goals scored in total inside the first 30 minutes, and what a game of football we are having. But I think both the teams scored both the goals in a very sloppy defense by the opposition. So that's what both the teams need to work on.
We've been talking that both teams have not settled despite the score line. And poor defending and giving away position easily. That's what cost for both the teams.
The other three quarterfinals of the Papare Football Championship 2019, Zahira versus Dimaznan College Kandana, will be played in Calonia Football Complex. Be live and exclusive on www.thepapare.com. And on the 9th of February, St. Joseph's College, the defending champions, will be taking on St. Henry's College from Jaffna. It will be played here in Beddagana Football Complex. It will also be brought to you live and exclusive from www.thepapare.com. There will be another match that will be played on the 9th of February, the fourth and the final quarter-final of the Papare Football Championship 2019. St. Patrick's College, Jaffna, will be taking on Al-Aqsa College from Kenya. It will be played at St. Patrick's College ground, all the way in Jaffna. That match will not be live streamed on www.thepapare.com. So 2 quarterfinals out of the remaining 3. Zahira College versus Dimaznan College Kandana, St. Joseph's College Colombo 10 versus St. Henry's College Jaffna. The matches played on 8th February and 9th February will be live streamed on www.thepapare.com. And as we speak, once again, St. Peter's College in the attacking half, looking for a breakthrough to get one up ahead. The visitors.
St. Peter's getting a free kick. A late challenge on Rosunia as Jaffna Central have made a substitution. They have brought in Vindujan, number 14, as St. Peter start play quickly from that free kick. An unnecessary move, so to say. Could have taken an opportunity to take a shot at goal from that distance. Try to play quickly, try to catch the opponents unaware.
Jaffna Central College sending that ball back to the attacking half, but couldn't get all the players in line to build up a position. Be a goal kick for St. Peter's. Falls on to the attacking half for Jaffna Central. They'll be looking to capitalize on this. Inside the box, but once again cleared away by the Petrite defense. The rebound ball is good, but it is also cleared away. St. Peter's gets out of jail. Now they need men in the attacking half. Fails to capitalize. They didn't have the men at the time they needed.
So it's almost. Vijay Kumar Vignesh already has 3 goals in the tournament. Looked for a moment as he's gonna get his 4th. Turned his defender and the ball agonizingly over that crossbar.
If that goal was scored, Irshad, certainly St. Peter's will be guilty. They didn't have men at the right place at the right time. They were in transition.
Yeah, the defense been sloppy. Here you see once again. They haven't been themselves in the back. The replacement defenders. They brought in Kanjuka Vijay Singh just before kick-off, and Miran Kili was substituted in the 5th minute. So an unsettled back 4 for St. Peter's, and their midfield and the forwards need to work harder to keep this Jaffna Central College at bay. They have been the better team. Here's Arjun and Praveen. Mohammad Zaid looking for his son. His son winning that throw in. Jaffna Central have come back in numbers to defend.
Here's St. Peter's in their attacking half now. Here's a chance.
Now Jaffna Central keeps sending that ball up front. Razunia chesting it down to Ehsan. Another poor ball. All his passes have been poor. Not able to complete his pass. As now Rivaldo, Razunia makes the ball run. Excellent.
Very well intercepted by Jaffna Central defence. Stepped into the lane of Razunia and made sure that the ball was cleared away, but nevertheless St. Peter's will have the throw-in opportunity, but once again the defence gets in front and makes sure that they don't give an opportunity for the Petrites to score once more. Back-to-back throw-ins in the attacking half for St. Peter's. Not the best of the passes. Overturned position. Now Jaffna Central College puts a long ball, but intercepted midway.
I think the pass was intended to Vignesh, but cut off by the left back for St. Peter's, Arjun and Praveen. So the game has died off a bit since that equalizer from Jaffna Central, as St. Peter's are not able to create any goal scoring opportunities. There have been a lot of missed passes. On the other hand, Jaffna Central have closely marked the front three for St. Peter's. So that too contributing. So to give an update, it was Jaffna Central who scored first early as the 5th minute. Then St. Peter's hit back twice, the 20 minutes, and Jaffna Central getting the equalizer just before the half-hour mark. So all to play for in this quarter-final. Only the winner stands. So both teams want to go as a clear opportunity for Jaffna Central. He took it first time. Looked like Christian Bernard. Yeah, indeed, Christian Bernard had got several opportunities. This one, he tried to curve it into the top corner. The ball didn't bend as St. Peter's once again living dangerously at the back. They haven't been convincing from the kickoff, and it is still continuing.
A quick reminder about the Viv app, Sri Lanka's largest video collection with zero data charges for all Dialog mobile users. You can download it on the Android App Store or on the Apple App Store for iOS users. Viv, the Sri Lanka's largest video collection with zero data charges for Dialog mobile users. Can also watch this match, the replay of this match on the Viv app as well, without a data charge if you're a Dialog customer. As we speak, St. Peter's College created a half chance there, but they are in the attacking half. Once again intercepted by the defense and cleared away. Both the teams into the final 5 minutes of this first half after scoring 4 goals. Have created 2 chances back to back, but unfortunately missed out on both.
Another corner coming Jaffna Central's way. This is the 6th corner for them in this first half. The last time they had a corner, they converted through the rebound and they take it short. towards the goal. Ravichandran, who conceded the corner, alert as Peter start from the back. Here's Zaid. Shabir Azunia looking for options. Mohammad Ihsan goes into the box. He hits Rivaldo, who was standing in front of goal.
Wonder what Rivaldo was doing, turning the other side and blocking the goal completely. The lane was blocked. Here's a throw-in opportunity once again for St. Peter's in these final 4 minutes of the first half. Could they score that third goal and go one goal leading into the half-time? Once again, the defense is better. Space for St. Peter's onto the
went down pretty easily, but the danger is not over as Ihsan sends in a cross. Shabir Razunia's shot been blocked. Excellent piece of defending. St. Peter's should have scored on that occasion, but all credit to the defense of Jaffna Central.
Indeed, and St. Peter's had a brilliant chance in the first chance of that possession where Rivaldo completely blocked the lane. The ball just knocked off him. Here's Jaffna Central now, but unfortunately they don't have men to capitalize on. Back onto the attacking half for St. Peter's. Cleared away by the defense. Jaffna lads not giving any chances for the Colombo boys. Here's Jaffna trying to squeeze in an opportunity. Have space.
Indeed, they score an excellent goal once again. So it's Jaffna Central who keeps hitting back. The goalkeeper rushing off his line. This is unmarked on this right wing. Jesuraj sends the cross. He turns his man. An excellent finish. By the substitute Vindujan.
The most crucial mistake by any goalkeeper, leaving the post vacant, coming up front, sliding through. Finished perfectly by the Jaffna Central lads. They had space, they had men, and they just executed perfectly. That would be the thing that the coach ordered. Stepping into the half-time with a lead in this all-important encounter would be just the ideal thing for Jaffna Central lads. And St. Peter's having to start off the second half with that pressure will certainly be a tough ask for them.
Yeah, indeed, it will be a tough ask because they are not playing well. That's the first issue they need to sort. Jaffna Central, when they have the ball, looks much better than the Peterites when they have the ball. So they need to get into the game and keep on to position and not to make too many mistakes. That's been the key, and that's why they've been punished. All 3 goals being defensive errors, as once again Jaffna Central coming. They are not done. They want to take another goal before they go into the break. Here's Ihsan. Blocked around. Excellent work by Kanjuka. Rivaldo, not sure what he was trying to do, and the defender as well, missing that completely. Jude Dilukshan. Poor football by both teams.
And that's the whistle for half time, and what a half it has been. 5 goals scored within the first 45 minutes of this game. 3 for Jaffna Central College, who are leading this game, while St. Peter's College trailing behind. The scoreboard was equalized to all up until the 43rd minute, where Jaffna Central went on to score a brilliant goal which put them up ahead in this first quarter final of the ThePapare Football Championship. It was Jaffna Central who started proceedings off, taking their score count first. J. Suraj was wearing the number 17 jersey, scoring first blood in the game, and it was Shabir Azunia who scored the equalizer for St. Peter's College. And then Jaffna Central scored 2 more, while St. Peter's College only managed 1 after missing a host of chances. They looked as if they've rectified their mistakes from the previous encounter, burying all their opportunities, but unfortunately they missed out on many important offensive possessions, which is the story of the scoreline. Here are the highlights from the first half, an eventful first half from both the teams. We've been talking about this fact. That's the first goal from J. Suraj, was wearing the number 17 jersey for Jaffna Central College. First blood of the game. Both the teams needed to settle down in defense. Here's Razunia scoring the equalizer in a sloppy effort by the Jaffna Central goalkeeper, who came up front, left his post. But right after that, even though St. Peter's College went on to score another goal, they didn't have a formidable formation in their offense. A lot of the passes were misled. A lot of their positioning just intercepted their own offensive possession, which caused all the trouble. They will have to rectify those mistakes quite soon, as the second half they would start off with the added pressure of trailing a knockout fixture. And if they want to stay alive and move on to the semi-final stage, they will have to score a few more goals. And you can't take anything away from Jaffna Central. That's the equalizer, the second goal from Jaffna Central College. Had space and beautifully executed by the visitors. And into the final 10 minutes or so in the first half, Jaffna Central defense was exceptional. Here's the third goal. St. Peter's goalkeeper making that crucial mistake of leaving the goal post, and the defense not being in the correct position. The back line all over. Capitalized very well and executed perfectly by the visitors coming all the way here to Colombo. Jaffna Central College is leading this game 3-2. That's the story of the first quarter final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019, as the first half ends here at the Beddagana Football Complex. We'll be back with the second half action. Stay logged and stay tuned on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com.
உங்கள் கிராமத்தில், உங்கள் நகரில், உங்கள் பிரதேசத்தில் உள்ள வீரர்கள் திறமையானவர்களா? அவளின் திறமைகளை நீங்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டுமா? தமிழ் பேசும் உங்களின் திறமைகளை உலகறியச் செய்யும் உங்களுக்கான யூடியூப் சேனல் www.youtube.com/thepapare.
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්? 5කින්
අපි කමිටුවක් පත් කරනවා. ඒ කමිටුවේ ප්‍රතිඵල ඔබතුමාලාට ළඟදිම ලැබෙන්න සලස්වනවා. තා මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද?
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්?
made myself unavailable last time.
No, last time you did it.
உங்கள் கிராமத்தில், உங்கள் நகரில், உங்கள் பிரதேசத்தில் உள்ள வீரர்கள் திறமையானவர்களா? அவளின் திறமைகளை நீங்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டுமா? தமிழ் பேசும் உங்களின் திறமைகளை உலகறியச் செய்யும் உங்களுக்கான யூடியூப் சேனல் www.youtube.com/ThePapare Tamil.
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්?
5කින්
අපි කමිටුවක් පත් කරනවා. ඒ කමිටුවේ ප්‍රතිඵල ඔබතුමාලාට ළඟදිම ලැබෙන්න සලස්වනවා. තා මොනවාරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවද?
රුපියල් 5කින් මොනවද කරන්න පුළුවන්?
உங்கள் கிராமத்தில், உங்கள் நகரில், உங்கள் பிரதேசத்தில் உள்ள வீரர்கள் திறமையானவர்களா? அவளின் திறமைகளை நீங்கள் அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டுமா? தமிழ் பேசும் உங்களின் திறமைகளை உலகறியச் செய்யும் உங்களுக்கான யூடியூப் சேனல் www.youtube.com/ThePapare Tamil.
Welcome back on www.ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. We are back here at the Beddagana Football Complex, all set for the second half action of the first quarter final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019. St. Peter's College taking on Jaffna Central College. Live from Beddagana Football Complex. Scoreline is Jaffna Central College are leading this game 3-2. The third goal was scored just before half-time in the 43rd minute. Up until then it was 2-2 after both the teams scoring goals. Ishad will come back, and what do you think the strategy from the Petrites should be into this second half?
Yeah, I think they need to do more on retaining the ball and the position, and they need to sort out their defensive errors so far, which have contributed to the 3 goals. Both the right back and the left back must be held responsible. So both teams going with the same 11, and St. Peters need to chase this game, and they need to get the equalizer quickly as possible. The more the game goes off, the more it's going to be difficult for the Peterites. So Jaffna Central who will kick us off, attacking from left to right. In your screens, straight away they're doing what they did in the first half, sending in the long balls. And Jaffna Central will take their time in restarting the game from all the dead ball situations. Yes, Praveen trying to work out with Brandon Aldo. Winston clearing that ball away. Here's Arjun Praveen trying to looking for Razunia. Malindu to Korala winning that ball, and it's that Vindujan scored the 3rd goal.
Free kick opportunity here for the Petrites. The first one of the second half. They're desperately in search of that equalizer to keep their hopes up alive in the attacking half now. Looking for options.
Yes,
Sends it
Razunia.
up front.
The through ball from Brandon Aldo, not the best. They need to get Razunia and Mohammad Isan into the game, and the sooner they do that, better for the Peterites. The front 3 haven't clicked so far, and they are holding a high line at the back. They have to be careful they don't lose position just like that. They are in trouble at the moment. Malindu Karala just clearing it away. Here's the ball to Ihsan. Keeps it in. Beats 2. Goes into the box. An excellent cutback. It's poor by the midfielder. As now Jaffna Central trying to do the same on this left wing. And a sitter of a chance for Vindujan. The left back for St. Peters nowhere to be seen. An excellent cross.
Perhaps the best opportunity created in the game so far. And Jaffna Central College makes a blunder of it. Completely dropping it off. How costly would that mistake be? Here comes the replay. A brilliant opportunity. Just couldn't get the final touch.
You can see the agony on the face of the coach for Jaffna Central. That would have given them a mighty confident to go on to win that game with a 2-goal cushion. Peters have been really poor at the back, once again giving position. That time the ball
If you could
too
see the
close
screen.
to the goalkeeper. As St. Peter's at the back are leaving dangerously. Once again, poor touches, giving the ball away. Brandon Aldo has been really poor in the midfield.
The defense is taking a lot of time to settle for the Patriots, and that has been the case for most part of the game.
Yeah, from the kick-off, they haven't looked themselves. They had to do a change before kick-off. Centre back Benial Premanathan withdrew through an injury, and just minutes after, Miron Kelly too was substituted due to an injury. So they have to make shifter centre backs, and Jaffna Central taking full advantage of it. But the players themselves too have not helped the cause, both the right back and the left back for St. Peter's. They have been poor in executing their passes. As now Gayan Rivaldo threading that ball through to Mohamed Zaid. And first touch once again really poor and cleared away by Jaffna Central.
Jaffna Central wouldn't mind as long as they are leading the game. That's what they would want. Here St. Peter's cleared away by the Jaffna defense once more into the attacking half. St. Peter's got numbers in defense this time, but currently what they want is numbers and executions in terms of their offense. Here's an opportunity. Sends the cross in, but a beautiful defensive piece by the Jaffna lads, intercepted and cleared away inside the box.
Jude Nishant not taking any chances. Yes, St. Peter's once again. Too many times that Arjun and Praveen has given away that ball. Malindu Atukoral drawing that foul from Vindujan. It's a similar situation where St. Peter scored against St. Henry's, the equalizer. Shabir Razunia being the provider. We'll have to wait and see if they follow a similar move.
A very crucial opportunity here for the Patriots, who are trailing this game by a goal. Shabir Razunia, the goal scorer, who scored the first goal for the Patriots. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Could have done better. A player in the caliber of Razunia should have definitely done better.
Yeah, poor delivery, too close to the goalkeeper as he punches it away. And he needs to get into the game more. That's the weapon Patriots need to use. Now here's Arjun and Praveen. Through ball, too heavy for Razunia. Yes, giving fight. Arjun and Praveen not sure what he was trying to do. Gives away position. It has been happening far too many times, as we see movement in the Petrite bench as Artigan sending that ball. As Artigan once again. Excellent cross and putting Petrite defense in trouble. And Mohammad Ihsan, who have played well in patches. It haven't been a consistent performance. Otherwise 1-2. Razunia and Ihsan. That time the ball hitting Razunia. and coming off. St. Peter's making a substitution. Looks like Rinston Valerie is coming off, and Akil Nizar will be the substitute. Interesting change, as Akil Nizar plays as a winger and Valerie a right back.
A quick reminder about our YouTube channel. You can simply click the bell icon and subscribe and be updated. Jaffna Central creating a chance here. A Peterite goalkeeper leaving the post vacant. St. Peter's College once again in attack. Leaves the ball untouched. Well, action such as that, just as that scroll indicated a little while ago. You can simply subscribe to our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/ThePapare official.
That occasion, Mohammad Isan thinking he was in offside position. So you can see a bit of panic creeping into St. Peter's. Mohammad Zaid was on side, tried to go in and losing that. And this is the first corner for the Peterites in the second half.
In comes the opportunity. Ball still inside the box, looking for options. St. Peter's College fails to capitalize on a crucial set piece at a crucial time when they're trailing an important knockout fixture. That has been the case for them, unfortunately. And just as Ishad has been mentioning, communication between the three players up front and the transition from offense to defense are two key factors that's holding St. Peter's off.
Some excellent work by Daniel McGrath. Now here's Jaffna Central. Artigan working with Jesuraj. Malindu to Koral. Lucky Daniel McGrath was there to clear things off. Arjun Praveen trying to link. Been very poor. Mohammad Zaid's contribution for the game has been the goal. Apart from that, haven't touched the ball much. Him along with Gayan Rivaldo. So as we said, a little bit of desperation coming into the Peterites, and this might open up opportunities for Jaffna Central. St. Peter's try to move quickly and keep giving away a position.
Dudley Stainwall, the coach for St. Peter's, certainly not happy. Just outside the box, trying to get past that two defenders.
Free kick coming St. Peter's way as we approach the hour mark. So they need to get an equalizer. A reminder, if this game ends as a draw, we will go into sudden death penalties. So neither team want to go on that direction, as the Peterites help Jaffna Central player off the field. They are desperate for time.
Here's what happened. The replay.
It's like it was Jude Deluxion. Arjun and Praveen standing over this free kick for St. Peter's. So close. Mohammad Ihsan for that equalizer. A front post header.
So close yet so far for the Petrites. Still trailing the game by a goal. Back in the opposition half, Jaffna Central College trying to create another opportunity, but they would love to just waste the time. The ball was deemed offside. Here's St. Peter's looking for that equalizer, going past the defenders. But once again, the positioning has been explicit by the Jaffna Central lads. Cleared things off. Sends the cross in inside the box. Opportunity for the Petrites. A vacant goal. But once again, the defense does better as the ball is cleared away and the scoreline remains intact. 2-3. St. Peter's trailing.
I think the goalkeeper colliding with Rivaldo. The defender did well to clear it off the line as this cross comes in. Razunia being the provider with the header. Jude Nishan clearing that away. We still have half an hour to go. Goalkeeper for Jaffna Central, Jude Dickinson.
Jaffna Central College versus St. John's College, 114th Battle of the North for the 4th consecutive year. Live and exclusive on www.thepapare.com and Dialogue TV on the 5th and the 7th March 2020. Jaffna Central College taking on St. John's College, the 114th Battle of the North.
Yeah, Jude Dickinson looks to be okay to continue. Haven't called in too much in this second half, but St. Peter's need to get a move along. There's another long ball, excellently defended at the back. Now here's Razunia, he's offside. Petrite forward. Still couldn't hit the back of the net. Now here's Akil Nizar, the substitute. Goes around his defense. Wins a corner. All the corners in this match have come in this half. In the first half, Jaffna Central getting about 6. Now Petrites with their third corner.
Another crucial set piece for St. Peter's. In comes the ball.
That too cleared off the line. So Jaffna Central just putting that ball out. So it will give them time to settle down. As another cross comes in. This time looking for a favourable bounce.
They were looking for a favourable bounce, but Jaffna Central ended up clearing things away. But St. Peter's with another chance. Back-to-back opportunities all cleared away by Jaffna Central defence. We were criticising the defensive shot, but I think Jaffna Central settled down at the right time when it's needed the most. And they've been dominating proceedings since the start of the second half. But St. Peter's seems to be still finding their way through.
It's been St. Peter's who are asking the question, but Jaffna Central, they're not taking chance at the back. That's the way they're defending. That's a leaf that Peter defense can take as well. But when you're chasing the game, it's difficult to kick the ball away. You need to start building up play as they're doing right now. And once again, Arthigan winning that. Here's an opportunity wasted. Could have held on and waited for support to arrive. Vijay Kumar Viknesh trying to take that shot early.
Throw-in opportunity here for the Petrites in their attacking half. Sends across through. Here's Razunia looking for options. Sends it up front inside the box. The cross comes in.
An excellent effort from Mohammad Zaid. Not able to reach that cross as Petrites continue to mount pressure.
Here's the replay. The cross came in, but unfortunately Zaid just couldn't get a touch on the ball with his head. But it's good signs for the Petrites. It's good signs to see that they're building momentum on. This is what they exactly need to do at a situation like this. Build up play. Throw-in opportunity in a dangerous area. Jaffna Central defense under pressure here. So far they've been doing well.
That's a mistake by the right back for St. Peter's, letting that ball bounce over his head. Arthigan sending across. A tame effort from Arthigan.
Going back to that play, those are the mistakes that you need to avoid when chasing a game here. St. Peter's once again the ball just rolling over on the wrong side.
Yeah, too much weight on that pass from Mohammad Zaid. Unnecessary. He had space to run. He tried to pick a pass early. That is the desperation that the Petrites are having at the moment. That's where you get these passes coming. Here's Gayan Rivaldo. Cleared away by Anthony Das Derinson. So corners keep mounting for the Petrites. They yet to capitalize on the fifth corner in this half. Another looping ball. Daniel McGrath's header not convincing. Didn't have the power. As here's Vijay Kumar Viknesh taking on the Petrite defense all by himself. Excellently blocked.
The Petrite defense all over, finding their way through into the attacking half to create another opportunity. Sent up front. Razunia tries to beat the defender, but once again he does better and clears things off, cutting across the lane of Razunia.
Yeah, he went for the shot first time. Got tripped a bit. Didn't have his balance when he took that shot. And nevertheless, another corner coming to the Petrites. Daniel McGrath climbing high. Not getting any purchase on that header. Daniel McGrath. Second excellent save by Jude Dickinson. So the Petrites have pushed even Daniel McGrath up front. A good chance for the centre back. But the goalkeeper alert. As we have a look at that opportunity. Dipping ball headed well kept as Jaffna Central now working on a substitution. Another save. Jude Dickinson keeping Jaffna Central at bay.
"70 minutes into the game, St. Peter still looking for that equalizer, desperately looking for it. They were building momentum, creating chances, but the most important of it all, the finishing touch, is still missing, while Jaffna Central wins the game in defense so far. They've been doing extremely well, starting from the goalkeeper and the rest.
Just to update on the substitution, Gaurin, number 8, comes in place of Kilman Tanujan, and Jaffna Central player seems to be on the deck. On the opposite half, Christian Bernard. So 20 minutes left. Peterites will want to capitalize on all the goal position, the ball position and the territory they've been having in this second half. They have been attacking relentlessly, but not finding that final pass.
Seems as if he'll be walking out of the field. St. Peter's would want that to happen quickly and get on with the game. With the clock ticking, they don't have much time to score a goal. Also, they wouldn't want to go into the penalty shootout. They would love to finish this game off by having a lead and ending up as the winning side.
Yes, Mindujan, the one who scored the third goal. But poor effort by the substitute Gaurin. Yeah, indeed, Peterites will not want to go in for penalties, but they surely want to win the match. As we have another substitution for Jaffna Central, Asraj coming in instead of Christian Bernard. Here's Zaid trying to create. Here's Rivaldo. Been better in the second half, but still needs to be more creative with the ball. Need to hold on to position. Kanjuga clearing that way. Here's Isan sending that ball. Arjun and Praveen sending this cross. Here's an opportunity for Mohammad Akil. A poor effort. He had plenty of options inside the box along with him. He went for a shot. Didn't connect as Jaffna Central taking this goal kick. Another heading back by Rivaldo. Here's Mohammad Zaid looking for a ball to Mohammad Ihsan. Jaffna Central players are one by one going down, taking valuable time off. That's was the complaint from the Peterites.
could be the trick, because it's surprising with the levels of stamina and fitness they possess. Subscribe to watch live sports. Watch all your favorite games exclusively on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com. That's the new news for all our fans. You can simply create an account, and 5 rupees a day is what you got to pay for the subscription to watch all your favorite games exclusively on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub.
Here's St. Peter's now trying to counter attack after Jaffna Central having a rare attacking opportunity. Once again, as they did in the last group game, it's Petrites who are chasing the game into the last 15 minutes. So this time, one goal will do for them to take them to penalties. Unlike the previous where they had to win the match. They still have 15 minutes to score a goal. Yes, Praveen looking for Razunia. Mohammad Zaid once again trying to get the return ball to Razunia, failing. As the defense and the goalkeeper really not in the same page, as Daniel McGrath just clears it away. And Jaffna Central will take their time in taking this throw in.
Exactly what they would have wanted. St. Peter's handing that opportunity for the visitors. The team who's leading this match quite comfortably so far. An opportunity for Jaffna Central, cleared away by the Petrite defense. But according to the scoring line, the places should shift. St. Peter's should be in attack, but it's happening other way around. They've been put to defense.
Here's Artigan. Turns his man. Excellent shot. So Petrites still playing in the back and still playing dangerously. It's a shot coming in. And he scores. Jaffna Central, Vindujan getting that all-important 4th goal as Jaffna Central lead this game 4-2. Here's the replay. The Petrites did not clear the back. Loose ball, unmarked on the right. And from a cute angle, the goalkeeper should have done better to cover his angle. Now the game looks done and dusted for the Petrites.
Also, you shot that position was given away cheaply first by St. Peter's College. Just let the ball slid through, and that's how Jaffna Central College got into offense. Otherwise, they were in defense. So from the start, St. Peter's College guilty of all. Now trying their luck in offense, but a little bit too late.
A goal kick awarded. So Jaffna Central sitting pretty with a 2-goal cushion. And they are not finished yet. They want to wrap this game up. And wrap this game up pretty fast. Asraj. Cleared away by Daniel McGrath. And Rivaldo not able to keep that ball in play. Now, here's Jaffna Central with their tails up. A lot of confidence moving that ball around. They know Petrites are the one who need to chase the game. As they send in another cross. Another opportunity. Cleared away. St. Peter's Looks like we'll concede another as we see a substitution as well for the Peterites. Arib Hussain rather substituted in for Mohammad Zaid. Mohammad Akil Nizar looks like the substitute. Razunia gets one. The first time the corner have been capitalized, and Abir Razunia gets his second and gives a lifeline to the St. Peters. Unmarked, an excellent header into the corner. 10 minutes left in the game. It's going to be an entertaining 10 minutes.
A ding-dong battle here at the Beddagana Football Complex. Jaffna Central was on the back foot for most of that second half until that goal came. That fourth goal came for them. It was St. Peters who were dominating for much of that second half. Almost 75-76 minutes went by before Jaffna Central scored that fourth goal. But St. Peters have responded brilliantly, setting up a magnificent last 10 plus injury time.
Yeah, indeed. They should not be giving away position so cheaply as they keep doing in the opponent's half.
Indeed, St. Peters have been guilty of not converting the chances and the position they've been having so much of in this second half, more than what they had in the first. And here's another cross in. There's always that threat coming in from Jaffna Central against the run of play in the counter attacks. Here's Arjun and Praveen.
Mohammad Hassan turning it around to Brandon Aldo, who haven't had the best of games, have given away plenty of good positions he's been in. Here's Razunia taking a 1-2. Both Peterites colliding each other. Brandon Aldo, Arib Hussain. Poor bit of communication. Both were through on goal. And excellently won by Vindujan, who has scored 2 goals in this game.
That looks to have been a very costly mistake. Here's Shabir to make it 4, but Dipinson does brilliantly to deny the Sri Lanka cap. Shabir Razunia and Arjun and Praveen slices a ball way wide of the goal.
That was a chance that the Peterites will rue if they go on to lose this game. 1-on-1. Should have taken that shot now. He had a slight knock from the back as well. But having the experience and the caliber of player he is, that should have been put in.
Yes, indeed. It looked to have been a slight tap. But as you said, Irshad, a player of his caliber, should have put that ball into the back of the net. 4-3 it stands. Still 7 minutes to go. Brilliant match in this ThePapare Football Championship 2019. The first quarterfinal between Jaffna Central College and St. Peter's College here at the Beddagana Football Complex. Just a reminder that tomorrow it will be Zahida College, Colombo taking on the Mazenod College at the Caledonia Football Complex in the second quarterfinal. And the third and the fourth quarterfinals will be on Sunday. One will be at Beddagana, that is St. Joseph's College against St. Henry's College, Jaffna. Another Colombo-Jaffna clash that will be live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com, while the fourth and final quarterfinal between St. Patrick's College and Al-Aqsa College, Kenya, will be on Sunday.
Went to get a touch. Peters keep on knocking the door. Malindu Atu Gorala lucky to win that free kick. He lost the position of the ball. Jaffna Central delaying. The Peter has taken that free kick, rightly so. They know they need to hold on to another 4-5 minutes. And here's Razunia. And goes. That is the winger, Mohammad Zaid, who taps it in after all the hard work done by Razunia. Now Pete Wrights are level again. It's a brilliant match so far. Here you see Razunia crossing that ball across, and Mohammad Zaid to an empty net. And what a game we're going to have for the next 5 minutes.
Absolutely. A brilliant finish, brilliant all-round play from St. Peter's College, and brilliant awareness from Mohammad Zaid. One would have thought that Shabir Razunia would have finished it off, but good backup play from Zaid to have that awareness to follow through with his run-up and make that easy tap-in to make it 4-all. What a game we've had. An 8-goal thriller had the Beddagana Football Complex with around 4 minutes plus injury time to be played. Another brilliant comeback from St. Peter's College. Down 4-2 with around 12 minutes to go, like they did against St. Henry's College a week back. They were down 1-0, and within a space of 10 minutes they scored thrice to win that match. That too came in the 70-odd minutes. But the momentum now with St. Peter's College. Let's see what they can do now.
Another long ball to Mohammad Zaid. Sends in across first time. Areb Hussain took his time. Yes, Razunia! Back of the net! St. Peter's looks as if they have done it. What a volley. Areb Hussain should have scored, but a lucky bounce coming. The cross to Niaz Hussain. And on the volley, through the hands of goalkeeper Jude Dickinson. What a game. St. Peter's once again doing the impossible.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from Shabir Razunia. World-class strike. And the power of that strike was too much for Dickinson to handle. And it burst through his hands. And just like that, St. Peter's College have scored thrice once again.
Now they'll do well to slow things off. They don't have to rush. They don't have to panic. Just 2 minutes plus added time. And they have a free kick for them. So they need to cool things down. They have turned this game on its head. Jaffna Central were looking pretty with 2 goals cushion, leading 4-2. 10 minutes to go. And St. Peter's hitting back 3 quick goals. And they seems to be looking to score. Another shot. Brandon Aldo. A long effort excellently kept by Jude Dickinson. Now it's Jaffna Central who needs to push. Need to play quick football, and that will not help. That surely will help the Pete Wright cause. It's a throw in for St. Peter's.
For much of this second half, St. Peter's College needed a spark up until 70-odd minutes. They were having the possession, they were creating the chances, not converting. They had the position and the territory, but they didn't have that spark. The spark really came from Jaffna Central when they scored that 4th goal. And that really spurred St. Peter's on. And led by their main man, Shabir Razunia. They have taken a 5-4 lead, down 4-2 with the final minute of normal time to be played.
And I think as a neutral football fans, this is what you would like to see, entertaining football with a lot of goals. And you very much hope the quarterfinals, the remaining three, will take the same route. And we can have some entertaining football. As the first yellow card of the game, both teams have been pretty disciplined up until Jude Nishant. The first one into the books. And a free kick for St. Peter's. And they will take their time in taking as we approach the 90 minutes.
Shabir Razunia and Arjun and Praveen, both Sri Lanka under 19 and national players. Arjun and Praveen, of course, Sri Lanka under 19. Shabir Razunia, Sri Lanka cap, would look to finish things off towards the far post. Header over. Should ideally have directed it goalwards. He was unmarked in space.
That was the hat-trick opportunity for Mohammad Zaid. So we are into added time deemed by the referee, as there were incidents of injuries, time taken should not be more than a couple of minutes. But St. Peter's needs to be careful. They shouldn't be over ambitious, as now Jaffna Central. Excellently defended by Brandon Aldo.
Just a few seconds.
Here's Arif Hussain through. Can he finish this? It takes a bit of two. Excellent finish. And that's the game. Arif Hussain. Calmly done.
He makes up for that earlier missed opportunity, though it was scored by Shabir Razunia. Brilliant play. He knew the man was coming, stopped, brilliant turn. And to finish it off, past the goalkeeper, down to the bottom corner. Brilliantly done. And 6-4, 10 goals scored in this first quarter final. Absolute thrilling stuff, end-to-end football in the first quarter final of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019. St. Peter's College, of course, missed out on a semi-final berth in the inaugural encounter, losing to St. Joseph's College on penalties. I beg your pardon, it was a 2-1 in that quarter final, but they've made amends here, but almost that seventh goal. A little while earlier you saw the smile on the face of Dudley Stainwall as the referee gives away 3 yellow cards on the trot. Well, Dudley Stainwall wasn't having that smile 10 minutes ago, but he should be really happy and proud of his players.
A very entertaining game. Will be coming to a close very soon. As Jaffna Central still not giving up, as Arjun and Praveen hoiks it away. It's been an excellent turnout as well for the game. Pete Wrights, playing in Colombo, have come in numbers to support and support for Jaffna Central as well, even though they are playing far away. Been a superb game. What a start for the knockout stage of the ThePapare Football Championship, Lelum.
Indeed, Irshad, it has been a game worthy to watch. 10 goals scored. St. Peter's rectifying their mistakes in the dying minutes and scoring 3 goals to make sure that They booked their slot in the semi-finals, and that's the final whistle. St. Peter's College, Colombo beats Jaffna Central College 6-4 in a thrilling encounter to qualify for the semi-final stage of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019. Jaffna Central, who scored first in the game, led the match into half-time 2-3, and St. Peter's College were looking for an equalizer at the start of the second half. And then Jaffna Central, of course, went on to score the fourth goal as well. And then from that point onwards, it's been St. Peter's College and Shabir Azunia, what a player, using all his experience and punching things off in the most crucial of times, making sure St. Peter's crosses that white line. 6-4 is the full-time score. St. Peter's College, the first team to qualify for the semi-final stage of the ThePapare Football Championship 2019, the Under-20 All-Island Schools Football Championship, sponsored by ThePapare.com for the second consecutive year. We'll quickly remind you about the other three quarterfinals while you watch the second half highlights. On the 8th of February, Zaire College will be taking on Demaston College in Calania, while on the 9th of February, St. Joseph's College, the defending champions of the trophy, will be taking on St. Henry's College from Jaffna here at Beddagana Football Complex, while again on the 9th of February, St. Patrick's College, Jaffna, will be taking on Al-Aqsa College in Kenya in Jaffna at the St. Patrick's College ground. Two matches out of the three will be streamed live and exclusive on www.thepapare.com. The Zahira versus Demaston match and the St. Joseph's College versus St. Henry's College Jaffna match.
As you can see, the second half highlights. Save coming in from Dipinson, but from there on in, multiple chances coming towards Shabir Razunia. This was the fourth goal against the run of play that Jaffna Central scored. 70 odd minutes gone, and they would have thought the game was in their bag. But St. Peter's College really came back strongly. The first one, hitting it in off the top corner, and the other deft touch towards the far post, and Akil Niza finish hitting off, making it 4-4. And this was a world-class finish from Shabir Razunia. Brilliant technique from the Sri Lanka cap, the 19-year-old. And this was another chance that came in. And not in the highlights was that Hussein's goal, that sixth goal. But what a comeback, down 4-2 to score 4 goals in 10 odd minutes. St. Peter's College have once again done the unthinkable. Just like the match against St. Henry's College, they sparked into life in the last 15 minutes. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. Just a reminder that tomorrow's match that's at Calania Football Complex on 8th of February, the second quarterfinal between Zaire College, Colombo and Demaston College, Kandana, will be live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, ThePapare.com. Reminding you to join us then. Until then, this is me now with Vijay Vikrama on behalf of the technical and production crew, along with Irshad Hasim Deen and Lelum Mahakumara, signing off for ThePapare.com. Share in the passion.